Honorable Chairperson MP. Situation in the Middle East. The Arab uprising, which started in December 2010 in Tunisia by the end of February 2012. Long-standing rulers had been forced from power in Tunisia, Egypt, Libya and Yemen. Civil uprising had erupted in Bahrain and Syria. Protests had broken out in dozen Arab countries. Except for Tunisia, the Arab people's cries and struggles for freedom and democracy have either been brutally suppressed or have resulted in civil war involving major global and regional powers. The price has been paid mostly by the civilians, ordinary people whose lives have been devastated. The situation in the Middle East has rarely been as desperate as it is today. We see large-scale civilian suffering in Syria, Yemen, Iraq and Palestine. 2 weeks ago, in briefing to the Security Council under the Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, Stephen O'Brien said, the suffering in Aleppo, one Syria commercial. 2 weeks ago, in the briefing to the Security Council under the Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs, Stephen O'Brien said, the suffering in Aleppo, one Syria commercial epicenter, was the apex of horror. The situation in Syria continues to be one of unspeakable suffering for the Syrian people who are killed, forced to survive under bombs or flee to less ravaged areas. Estimates range from 250,000 to 500,000 killed in the 5-year-old Syrian war. The ongoing civil war has created more than 4.8 million Syrian refugees displaced in Egypt, Iraq, Jordan, Lebanon and Turkey, and 6.6 million internally displaced persons as of 2015. Syria has 160,000 stateless persons as of 2015. UN humanitarian agencies and partners are currently operating within a very large humanitarian response plan which calls for $3.2 billion in funding, and of which just 33% has been received as of August. In this hour of urgency and need, we as the Sri Lankan government should stand by the ordinary Syrian people and call on the international community to bring halt to the violence and gross violation of human rights that is taking place in the Middle East, especially in Syria. It is unfortunate that recent talks between the United States and Russia on Syria have failed to bring about positive results. I propose that this House call on the global powers and the international community to take immediate steps to address the urgent humanitarian situation and get all parties of the conflict agrees to peaceful resolution to the conflict, which ensure freedom, justice and prosperity to the Syrian people.